Hello everybody and welcome back. This is part 2 of my mermaid townies or just creating mermaids in Create a Sim. If you haven't seen the first part, feel free to go back and watch it at any time. So basically I am creating 8 mermaids. In this video it's just 4, I split it in half, and they all have different themes. So this first one here is a volcanic mermaid. I forgot to put her name in at the start, but her name is Keahi, which means flames in Hawaii. I'm trying to just give her elements of fire, lava, volcanic rock, I guess, just anything that's reminiscent of a volcano. I'm picturing her not living in a volcano itself, but just sort of in the waters around a volcano, if that makes sense. So she has a little bit of extra heat resistance, maybe some tougher skin, and so this is just kind of what I'm doing here. I really like how her makeup turned out. I don't think it could have been better if I tried. I gave her this tail because it's glowing, which of course is reminiscent of fire, lava. I'm so proud of this mermaid. I think she's my favorite in the whole series. I did give her a bunch of these tribal looking tattoos as well, and I'm picturing this necklace is like made out of volcanic rock, I guess. My changes didn't save when I went back to her human form, so I'm just putting everything back on, slightly more muted than her mermaid version, but still a similar look. For her everyday look, I just wanted to keep it simple with the black theme. And so I'm just trying on a few different outfits here. I apologize if this clip was too fast. I'm realizing now that we kind of zoomed through the mermaid part of it, but I hope it was still enjoyable and clear to watch. So I'm just throwing some black nails on her, bracelet, shoes. I gave her the extreme sports enthusiast aspiration and then the hot-headed, adventurous, and child of the ocean traits. Here she is. She's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so proud of her. Moving on to our second mermaid, this is Opal Moonbeam. She is the Queen of the Sea Mermaid. I don't think that's a real thing. It's definitely not inspired by like a body of water or anything like all the other ones were, but her vibe is just kind of, she's the it girl, she's super friendly, she gets along with everyone, she's a natural born leader, everyone kind of looks up to her, she is absolutely gorgeous. So her color themes were kind of like pearly white, gold, just kind of shimmery tones. She's absolutely beautiful. She kind of reminds me of an actress, and I cannot for the life of me put my finger on who it is. If this reminds anyone else of an actress, please let me know in the comments. It's been driving me absolutely insane. Of course, I had to give her a crown as the Queen of the Sea Mermaid. And for her tail, I went with like this opal kind of shimmery tail with like a hint of rainbow, and then I gave her a matching top to go with it. I kind of played around with a few different ones, but I settled on this one. Well, I didn't settle, it was the best one, but I still wanted to play around, see what else. And here is her mermaid form. She's stunning. For her human form, I had to go back and put everything back on pretty much with a couple changes. I gave her a flower in her hair instead of her crown. It's just, I don't know, a bit less obvious, but everything else I did pretty similar with the earrings and the makeup. I just popped that all back on. It's kind of annoying that it didn't save. I think I had everything linked together, like the human form and the mermaid form, but you know what? It's not the end of the world, whatever. And for her everyday look, I wanted to give her something kind of beachy, but still keeping with her color theme of the whites and pale pinks. I thought this turned out really well. I can picture her just walking down a white sandy beach wearing this outfit. She is so pretty. I gave her the beach life aspiration, as well as the outgoing, child of the ocean, and insider traits. And here is Opal Moonbeam. So this is our third mermaid. Her name is Kailani Greenleaf. Her name is Hawaiian for sea and sky, which I thought was fitting because I was trying to make her like an ocean conservation, like green, eco-friendly mermaid. Again, I know it's not inspired by a body of water, but just given the themes, of the pack for island living, I thought it was kind of fitting that we had to have one in there. Also, I'm really sorry if my background is noisy. We're like in a rainstorm right now and it's so windy. It sounds like it's trying to bust down my windows. So I apologize if you can hear that going on in the background. For her makeup, I wanted to give her something just kind of light, earthy, natural. I kind of wanted her to be like the embodiment of Sulani. So I gave her some island living hair. I made her nice and tan. I gave her this coconut bra because, you know, she's like an eco-friendly sim. She is not wasting her money on fast fashion. She just found these coconuts lying on the beach one day and she just stuck them right on. She has these cute little leafy green bracelets. I gave her some tribal tattoos. I put some flowers in her hair. And I wanted to give her a septum piercing, but it ended up just looking a bit too bulky on her, so I just gave her a gold nostril piercing instead and popped a necklace on her, and there she is. And then for her everyday outfit, I wanted to give her something keeping with the themes of like brown and green, so I just played around with some of the island living clothes, just a few different combinations, but nothing really stuck out to me, so I just kept clicking around, and eventually I got to this skirt. I love this skirt. I didn't mean for her to look sexy, but here we are, and I'm not complaining. Here she is in human form and in mermaid form. And for our 8th and final sim, I forgot to put her name again, but this is Calypso. She is a Dark Siren, so her themes are black, dark purple, dark red. She has pale skin. She's a little mischievous, maybe a bit more than mischievous. She does eat people. She is singing to these sailors, luring them in, and then she's eating them, but that's okay. She's like the only evil mermaid that I've made in this series, so I think I deserve to have one. So I threw these ears on her, I gave her this long black silky hair, and I forgot to say earlier, but Calypso actually means sea nymph in Greek. So again, a very fitting name, and I just think the name Calypso in general is really, really pretty. So I gave her these purple eyes. This is like a contact lens skin detail. I use it for a big portion of my sims. I think it's so pretty. I gave her this black tail, and I played around with a few different tops. I liked the idea of this corset one, but I settled on this purple, like wine-colored bikini top. I wanted her to have like a little bit of extra sex appeal to lure in the sailors, I guess. And then I did end up using the corset top for her everyday outfit. I just couldn't pass up on it, and I paired it with this black mini skirt and some black boots. I gave her the Siren Aspiration from a custom content pack of aspirations that I downloaded specifically for mermaids. And then I gave her the romantic, evil, and child of the ocean traits. Here she is. She is so beautiful. I really like this collection a lot. I am going to upload it to the gallery, and I'll put my gallery ID in the description as well. You are welcome to download them and play with them, or just use them as townies. Stay tuned. I will be posting more Create a Sim content in the future, and thanks for popping in.